Terry. And, I'm gonna get right into it, man. I'm talking today about trust. You know what I'm saying? Trusting people too much, putting too much trust in another person, man. It could be a good thing, and it could be most time it could be a bad thing. But I'm gonna tell you a story about like really when I found out, man, like you really can't put too much trust in people. You know what I'm saying? Because people not everybody not built the way you built. I'm gonna take you back. I was maybe 17, and I had a friend. He was like 15. So that's this is my days where what I'm saying I was running the streets. You know what I'm saying, like getting into all kind of trouble. Of course, I don't live that way anymore. Thank God. But anyway, so the dude was just like, man, he was like real like he was just really, really in the streets. Like he was just always into something. You know what I'm saying? But he was my little partner. So so one night he he just went on a little spree. He he popped up at my he popped up at my house at like like 6 7 in the morning. I remember the sun was just coming up. So he knocking on my room was at the back door at the house. So man, he like came knocking on the door. Man, I'm getting up. I'm looking at my time. It's like, who the hell could this be at the door at this time of the morning? So he like, man, let me in, man. Like, man, what you doing? I say, do you know what time it is? So he opened the bag and he had a lot of money in there. So of course, man, shit, boop, my eyes open now. So I'm like, okay, come in, shit. So he come in. So I'm looking in the bag, man. Man, he got wads of money in there. He got wads of money in there, and I noticed he got a whole bunch of quarters, like a whole bunch of quarters. So I'm like, man, where you get this from? So he had broken every machine in an overnight period. And he had a washing, had a car wash like connected to the washing interior. And he had broken the machines at the car wash. He even broke in the machines that like you put your paper money in and you get your change back. He broke in that too. Like he broke in everything. Like he took it all. I mean every quarter. So he took it all. So I'm like, wow. So man, he like, man, he said I want you to hold on to it for and he really brought it to me because like he kind of looked up to me and he wanted me to count it because I'm gonna be honest, like he wasn't really good with counting. Like he wasn't really good with his money. So I counted it up for him and stuff. Like, man, I think it was like I want to say I think it was over $1,000 for sure. I'm not really sure about it. It's been a little while, so I'm not really sure like exactly how much it was. But anyway, so so we counted them. I counted the money up, and we put the paper money to the side, and I said, what we gonna do? We gonna put the quarters up. I said we just gonna hold on to the quarters for now. And so we went to a store the next day. Unwrappers. So boom, we wrapped all the coins and we put them up. And so he was like, man, let's turn them in and get money for them. And I said, man, not right now. I said, nah, ain't probably won't be a good time. But I said, if we do, and we gotta do it slow. I said, we can't just walk up in one store with all these coins. Cause I said, you walk in a store with these coins, it's gonna raise eyebrows. And I said, being that much change came up missing from one place, I say, shit, if for sure, they gonna know that's where it came from. So we took the paper money and we bought us like matching outfits because they had a dance that night. So we was gonna both go to the dance. We was gonna match. Cool. So boom, we went and bought us some clothes and cool. So and he was just adamant about turning the change in. And I'm like, just hold it down. Just wait. I said, we got time. We'll turn it in later. Like I said, we'll turn it in slowly. I said, 10 here, 10 there, 10 there. Like I said, we got time. So I don't know what let me talk me into taking that change to go turn it in. We went to a bank. And the thing is, my better judgment, I knew that. I knew that was a no-no. I knew that was a no-no. I knew better. I went anyway. I go to the bank. We walk in, and we get to the counter. So the lady said, "Can I help you?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." I said, I wanna turn these quarters in, get cash money for them." So boom, put a Ziploc bag of quarters on the counter. And then she was like, could you excuse me for a second? So she left, like she went somewhere, like she went to the back or something. She came back. And while she was back there, I said, man, I said, something don't feel right. Something don't feel right, man. I said, she's stalling, man. She is stalling. And so my mind just told me, man, get out there, man, get out of here. So I grabbed the quarters and I walked for the door. Police coming through that door. Then it had another door on the other side. It had two doors, like open doors, like on each side of the bank. I tried to go the other way. Police was coming through there. I say, shit. So they already know, they said, hey, come with me. So boom, they took us, put us in the car. When the bank that we were at, it was just 2 blocks away from the police station. So they took us down. They took us down the street, and they put. I remember they put me in a cell because I was 17, and he was only 15. They just kind of like they put him in a room, like to till his mama came. He had to call his parents. But like I say, I'm 17, so in the state of Louisiana, said you considered adult. So I'm laid up in the cell, and ain't like so where did all these quarters come from? So I'm playing hard. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be solid. I'm trying to be a solid friend. He say, so you don't know nothing? I said, nope. He said, you sure you don't know anything? I said, yep, positive. He said, okay, tough guy. So he leave, and he come back, and he say, you sure you don't know anything? I said, I'm positive. He said, well, I could tell you this. You a better friend to him than he is to you because he told us everything. And he said, we know about the blunts in the bag on top of the car wheel, the red car in the garage at your house. And I fell back. I'm like, I'll be damned. So when they told me that, I knew for sure he wasn't lying, and he was in that other room talking. And that's when I said, look, man. I say, man, I was at home whenever whatever happened. He came to all this money and stuff. And I say, man, I say, y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all got footage. I'm pretty sure they had cameras there. And that's the crazy thing about it. They didn't go look at no footage until afterwards. After I said that, that's when they went and looked at footage. And they seen he did it by himself, and I was nowhere around. So I got out, I ended up getting out of that jam. But it taught me a valuable lesson. Man, don't put too much trust in it. Don't put too much trust in, man. They let you down every time. And the moral to this story, like I just said, don't put all your trust in one person, man. They gonna let you down. I ain't gonna say they gonna let you down every time, but majority of the time, you gonna have more letdowns than upbrings. So man, just keep that in mind, man. Trust. True story from Small Boy Terry, and I got more on the way. Y'all like, share, subscribe.